like his dick was kind of like, he didn't have a boner, but he had a bulge in it. He just had a bulge in it. And she kind of like flicked it. Nothing like.
She like
paused. No, she just flicked it.
And then he done it.
Yeah,
to her. And then
obviously in the same, and then she just like switched up on me. She was like, nah, you've actually just sexually assaulted me.
What's up guys, how are you doing? Unusual Suspects here with our special guest, Cheyenne. Shy?
Yeah,
for short.
and the Shy.
Today, basically, I've seen lots of videos of Carnival. I didn't actually go myself.
Why not? Why was you not there?
Not gonna lie, it was raining. Raining, water, and possibly acid. So I was like, no. Did you see like all the threats that were being made? I was like, no. I've never been before. It's gonna.
But you know the thing is, yeah, like that's always so like over.
Wait, was someone really threatening with acid?
Yeah, man.
What happened is,
do you know how many nights the police confiscated in Notting Hill?
No, bro. Like out of a million people, they confiscated like 70-something knives. Yeah.
No, it was more. It was hundreds.
Is it? It was hundreds. Numbers, like it's.
It was in triple.
They can be fake though.
They can be fake. The ratio, because even if you go to like.
I don't care if it's a plastic knife, it doesn't matter.
But I'm saying that the numbers can be fake.
I'm like, why would this guy?
The numbers couldn't be fake.
If you actually look at percentages, it's crazy, like the break.
Come on, bro. Did they tell you how many drugs they confiscated?
We're still waiting on the question.
No, like that.
How many races they made at Glastonbury?
He once said had the whole table looking like Glastonbury. He didn't say had the whole table looking like Carnival, because you know there's more drugs like Glastonbury.
Regardless of that, I didn't go for those reasons. Right. I'm a scared boy, I didn't do it. But my question isn't that. I just saw a lot of videos of like people whining and yeah, just whining and other things that we won't get into in this episode. So basically, like, I just wondered what, for those who went, like, what is the dynamic there? How's it work? Do you just kind of hop in? You just like, so one guy's doing it, you kind of push him, go in yourself. I've seen that.
Yeah.
And how does like some of it looks a bit rapey. So like, how does consent come into that? And the general question about consent in general would be quite nice.
Yeah, for real.
Did you man go?
I went.
I'll say both days.
Both days. Monday.
I don't go because the whole consent thing. Like I do not go to Carnival because I can't deal with the harassment, and it's not like me flattering myself. It's just a lot of guys that I come into contact with don't understand the word no. Like if I don't want to dance with you, it means no. But so many guys have that attitude, like, oh, it's Carnival, or you need to lighten up, and they make me feel crap just because I don't want to dance with you. And it's, you know, that whole consent thing with me, like that's why I just avoid going to Carnival.
Would you say, like, you know, like when people are like, you know, it's not a Carnival, people know more time, I'm not saying everybody, but most people go there for the dancing, for the whining, the soca, the bashment. Do you get me? That's the vibe, yeah? So when people are saying, oh look, anything goes, how does that make you feel? Because obviously you're going, you might not be going for the wine.
Yeah, I want to go for a vibe, do you know what I mean? And that's where I don't like the fact that it's anything goes kind of concept, because for me, just out of respect for myself, I'm not going to just dance with anyone and everyone. And like, it's like a reciprocated energy, like, no, but it is, I don't want everyone just dancing behind me, like I don't like it, like, for me it's degrading if every, like, one man moves, next one's on it already straight away, like, that's what guys are like
Cool video, bro.
It's a field.
You know, and it objectifies me as women, not everyone, some women might like that, so it's just me as an individual, that's why I didn't go to Carnival, and it's that fine line between consent. Like if you're not getting reciprocated energy from me when we're dancing, like I feel, and if I turn around and say to you no, like I shouldn't even have to say no, like you should just know by the way that I'm dancing with you, and if I'm not, you know, dancing and understand that.
Wait, Shai, let me ask you then, you're in Carnival, let's just put, you're in Carnival, Broke Off Your Back's playing, Broke Off Your Back, you're doing little paps, yeah? Cool. How does a guy come up to you and dance with you? In Carnival, there are loads of people, floats, smoke, everything's there. How did this guy, do you want it to stop you and say, excuse me, madam, can I?
No, like for me, I'm a big fan of eye contact.
Yeah, would you like
I'm a big fan of eye contact.
What if he comes from behind?
If he comes from behind, I'll be a bit like, it depends if I take it. If he's got rhythm and I'm actually on the vibe, then I might dance with him. But then if not, I don't like it, and I feel like he's just been a bit too much, and it's uncomfortable. I will just turn around and just dance.
So if it's a bit stiff.
So if you're
like dancing wise,
no, it's
It's about rhythm.
So basically, you're saying that you want the guys to come up to you and just feel your vibe and get
vibe
into you.
together.
Yeah,
And
that's what I'm saying.
dance.
What if he's a bad dancer?
Let's-
Say if he's a bad dancer, so no.
No, I love a bad dancer. I'm one of those, like, I'm a cheesy dancer, so I love the guys that can't dance because I like to make them feel better. So
Have you seen that video of Theresa May? She's doing the robot.
Oh, Theresa May thing.
Sure, that's Mr. Burns.
No, but you know what I mean? And so I don't know
She
if
looked
you
like
guys,
Mr.
like,
Burns' sister.
how would
For
you
real.
feel, like, in that situation, if you're dancing with a girl at Carnival and she's, like, not on it and the energy's not
You just-
reciprocated,
you
what do you do?
Chip away, innit?
No, you just.
There's so many guys that will just, like, their ego won't take no's an
But the
answer.
thing
They're
is,
not
yeah,
listening to the
but
no,
you have-
and
the
they're
thing
still
is-
dancing.
Go on.
Like, the thing is, I want to dance. So if you're not dancing with me, then we're not dancing. So why would you even want to stay there?
Yeah.
I hear you. But you have to remember this is Carnival, bro.
Yeah,
Man, them are high, drunk, hot, sweaty. You see a thing, she's paying. Let me
But
talk
that's
about
not an
that.
excuse for
Like,
rapey
yeah.
behaviour. That's
You
not
can't-
an excuse
you
for
can't.
rapey
Remember
behaviour.
this.
By the way, disclaimer, this is not me. I'm
No,
like, because I know you were gonna turn around and think that's me. That's
But
me.
that's a trend.
My thing.
This
innit?
is
But
not
I'm
how
just
Cole
saying-
rolls.
Yeah, I'm just saying. For example, in that environment, like when everything's going on, everybody's vibing, you just think.
Yeah, but if you're
and if
vibing.
you're there, you're thinking, well, she's obviously part of that vibe, and I want to dance with her and broke off her back. So, boom. Do you get me?
Yeah,
Do you get what I'm saying?
that's fine. That's fine. I'm saying, like, I get it. Like, you want to try to see, but that's what I'm saying. But then, if the vibe's not there and she's making it obvious with her body language and everything, why do some guys just keep pushing that and don't respect?
I've got
So
a
can I ask a
question.
question? Can I ask a
Okay,
question?
I'll ask a few then.
You see, so let's say you're like dancing, you're like giving it a little bit of a wine, and the guy comes behind you, like quite, you know what I mean? You can, and then you stop, and then he walks away. Is that like, has he broken like the line of consent? Do you know what I mean?
No, because like it's not gone past the point where I'm now uncomfortable. Because he might have done it and he's danced and I think, oh, do you know what? I don't actually want to dance with you, so I've stopped. And as long as he respects that and he stops, that's fine. But then
That's
when
calm.
you want to keep pushing and pushing, that's when you're being disrespectful.
So
and
it's
that
the
whole
guys
consent,
that keep
you know.
pushing.
Yeah,
that
like
take
I
your
get
back
it.
for
Like
the
you
hard.
don't know.
blockers.
You're gonna go from
Yeah.
behind. You don't know. You're
Yeah.
gonna go with the whole carnival vibe. I get it.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Say
see
that,
what
make
that vibe.
make eye contact, guys.
But
Eye contact. Yeah.
Look in her eyes.
Wait, Corey, you went
I went both
both
days.
days. So
I was
so
there in the rain.
Do you,
Bareback. No.
man said bareback.
Topless. Topless. I'm Trini. Come on.
That don't mean nothing.
My top was off.
Alright, cool.
Okay.
So alright, so for you, yeah, because I remember when I went carnival, there was a time where I did the same thing. I was topless, yeah, and obviously man's got packs available. Now, I remember quite a few occasions, yeah. No, I remember quite a few occasions, gal would just touch you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no. Oh,
Bare rapey behavior.
right. They'll grab your piece. They'll grab your chest.
How do you
they'll-
feel
I know
Now,
about
How did you feel?
I'm asking you, in carnival, did that happen to you firstly?
that. I've got a few nipple pinches.
Okay.
I bet a few girls
What's
grab my
your
arse,
response to that? Like, how do you respond?
Shocked. I was
Okay.
shocked. I was a bit like,
What I'm trying to get is do you attribute that to just being a part of carnival behaviour? That's all I'm trying to say.
everyone's out in the street, everyone's out there to have a good time. I
So
don't
this-
think it like I was being, well, maybe I was being
Objectified.
objectified, that's the word, yeah.
Come on.
I think as
Man
well
reads
people
that,
do
yeah.
things, it's like to do with
But
like with like if you're charismatic, for example, like I can walk up to you and just pinch your like nipple and you'd be a bit like, what the hell? But if I'm like, oh hi, like cheeky about it, it's,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? If it's more tongue in cheek, then sometimes people.
So you don't know that person and he just comes up to you.
No,
and
but do you know what I
just-
mean? Like when people do things, like
Is that how you pinch your nipples, bro?
no, but do you know
Just
what I
straight
mean?
up.
I've never done it. I don't know how. Is there a right way of doing nipples? I'm
Yes,
not
bro.
aware.
how do you do
Or
it?
like-
That was the wrong way.
Or do you know what I mean? Like,
What's
How
the
do you
right
do
way
you know
then?
what I mean?
Do it again. Yeah, do it
No,
again.
but I can't group it.
But like being gross.
With
so
two
like,
arms.
if I was groping you, say you come to Sandra, and I'm like groping you like as an object, so the way I'm like just vigorously like grabbing
Yeah,
your
that's a
piece,
bit-
that's not nice. But if I've just done it with tongue in cheek, say I'm like like for the vibe, that's the vibe. So if a guy done it to me, I'm dancing, he's just like might have smacked my bum and walked past for the vibe, like I'll let that go. But if he's done it in a way that's objectified me,
That make you
That's
feel
How do you
away.
separate that?
I think I know what you mean.
No.
It's kind of like cheeky, like,
No.
but sometimes it's like, oh, boom, like,
like
do you know what I
no.
mean?
So it
Like,
depends on how hard
Especially-
you
It's
see
the way they're doing
behaviour.
it. It's the way they're doing it. It's the way
It's
people.
probably
I have a,
like you receive it and you look at them and they just look a bit grimy and you think, I didn't like that.
Is it based on if they're attractive?
You know what?
If they're attractive, it's calm. If
But
they're
then-
not attractive, it's not
but
calm.
then-
Basically,
No,
that's what it
That's what it is.
That's what it sounds
If you're
like.
pen,
You see
you
some
can
guys,
slap
you see some guys, yeah.
That's what it sounds
No,
like.
you see some brothers, they'll just stand there and they'll just be like the girl that walks past, they just grab it. This girl that walks past, just grab it.
And
Maybe
it's
like
dancing.
maybe you find the girl like a bit attractive, so you just like kind of just like, and she looks like you look at her, it's a bit of like, it's a bit funny, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then I think that's alright. But if you're just out there just grabbing girls' asses, do you know what I mean? Like
Like a
that's a bit.
serial grabber.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you're not even dancing. You literally
Can I-
You
gra-
just
like
out there
grab
just
it.
grab it.
Alright,
What's that?
can I give you lots
Well,
of situations?
give me a
Just
situation.
out there
Yeah.
grabbing cheeks straight.
So I remember
grabbing
I was my
cheeks.
friend that he was
He's just
fuming
everywhere,
about
just-
this, but
just
I don't know.
cheeks.
I said I don't know the situation. So basically, yeah, he was with this girl in the library, and he stood up, and like I think his dick was kind of like. No, it was he didn't have a boner, but he had a bulge. In it. He just had a bulge in it,
Yeah,
and
same.
she kind of like flicked it.
Bulge.
Nothing like.
She like,
Pause.
No, she just flicked it. She didn't grab
She
it.
adjusted it for him.
She just like flicked
She
it. Like,
adjusted it for him.
Obviously, it was very.
It was like it was kind of bait. And
Listen, it was very visible, so she just kind of.
She's helping him out.
she
She's
just tapped
tucking
it,
it in.
tapped to the
I
side.
said, cool.
She
And
tapped
then,
it to the
yeah,
side.
whilst like I think they were like all pushing, messing around, pushing each other, and he flicked her breast.
Why you keep
And then
saying
she got
push?
really like
Angry.
Put that away. What you
she
doing?
was like, "You just sexually assaulted me."
Wait, who?
The girl.
So she
Also, after
assaulted him first, and then he done it
yeah,
to
back
her. And then
obviously
she
in the
thinks-
same, and then she just like switched up on me. She was like, "Nah, you've actually just sexually assaulted me." And I'm
Silence just.
and my point was like, I said to him like, because he was like, he walked away in it. He just left the situation, but then he spoke to her after. But because he was saying that he didn't want to say, oh, because you did it first. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's not a valid like. Do you
That's
know what I mean?
not a
But
valid reason,
it's a thing
yeah.
where like that is kind of what it is, because it's like
Yeah.
if you do that, surely it makes it like.
You might have thought it was okay.
Yeah,
It was
exactly.
at that level.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because if you can flick my piece, obviously we're there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If you
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Just
It's
top
not like
to
he,
the side, like-
he went down there as well. Do you know what I mean? Because if he did that, then that's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Personally, but
But did they iron that shit out?
I think,
Yeah,
I
eventually.
honestly, because there's different pieces. I think for me, I think we just got to establish what's carnival behaviour and what's more like what we was talking about, rapey and that. Because think about it, West Indian music, you whine, you're out there, you're whining.
Yeah,
it's
but
not,
it looks like
it's not
WWE
sexual,
moves
it's
sometimes.
not,
Like, do you not see like through
No.
the table, from a ladder onto a table, bashing
That's
people
it.
out into the
That's
crowd?
cold, that's cold.
Those videos are mad, and
That's cold.
these aren't like UK videos. These are West Indian videos. I don't know how they make it online, but they somehow get online.
because we have internet over
Huh?
there, that's why we got internet.
That's cold.
What is
people on
that?
have
Is
to
that
pacify.
enjoyable? How is that enjoyable? Like, sort of like
It's adrenaline.
some guy, you don't know where he comes from. Yeah, he's out of shot. He flies in on top of a girl.
5-star No, but it's adrenaline, isn't it?
That's too much. But hey, that's just how it's been.
But this is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to
That's
distinguish
West Indian
carnival
thing.
behaviour and what's deemed as rape culture. Do you get me? Because when you are out there in carnival, the music that is played is the music that you whine to. I lie. Do you know what I mean? It's the music you.
I think the rape culture comes in with all the grabbing and all that.
But
And it's
That's
about
not-
persistence as well.
But that's not carnival behavior. Carnival
it-
behavior is more about the
Fun.
vibe.
The vibe.
Okay, but is
Yeah.
it wrong? Is it wrong as a guy who seeks women to
To
be
just-
at the carnival
and just go grabbing.
and assume that because the girl is there in the same vibe as her, that she's available for the same behaviour?
She's available
It's-
for a dance probably.
Yeah.
Is that
And
fair?
It's fair to assume that she's available to dance.
Yeah, everyone's there to have a good time.
Everyone's there to have a good
fun.
time.
Right.
You
However,
see when it comes with the
the grabbing and the groping.
Listen, I'm about to tell you what happened to me when I was at carnival
That's
last
that-
time. Listen,
you know that's what.
But that brings out the whole consent thing in general. Like, it's so difficult to know if a girl's like up for it or not, because like at the end of the day, body language is really subtle and difficult to read. Like what you were saying about what you were saying about your friend, like, oh, he got flicked on the dick, right? So he assumed from her body language that he could do the same thing.
Yeah.
But he still technically committed assault because he touched
did.
her.
He
He did.
Yeah.
Regardless. But that's the point. It's not really necessarily his fault he committed sexual assault, because he just misread something that seemed pretty obvious. That's why I'm scared though, like, because like, let's say you have sex and bring this into the bedroom from carnival, like, you don't necessarily say, oh, can we have sex now? And you don't, it's from a vibe that you really.
It's like
need
if you
to
get to that position,
Yeah,
you know.
but like, do you guys not pick up on 1 or 5? Like for me, I'm those people. Like if I'm sleeping with someone, if there's that one vibe that's off, nah, I will just not go there. But I feel like a lot of guys, like no offense, like a lot of guys will just dismiss that. Like
Or probably
I've
probably wouldn't do that in the first place.
I've been
Yeah,
like
what
in
do you mean by
situations where like if I'm on a date and I'm happy to get to know you and we're talking, for example, and then if a guy like leans in for a kiss, and I might kiss him at first, and if he's leaning on a bit more, and then I'm hesitant and I'm putting my head back and my hands up, and the amount of times a guy's gone, you're like you're really cute, or you're this and that, or like, oh yeah, like you're so playful, and it's like, no, I'm just actually looking back because I feel a bit uncomfortable.
All right.
No, like, oh, don't be silly. 5 minutes later, they'll do it again. And it's just, I don't know why a lot of
That
guys
could
just
be
don't.
not making an excuse for him, but that could be the fact that he previously dated a girl that played hard to get.
Yeah, but at the same time, you can't go
And
into
and a lot of that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
A lot of the time when girls, okay.
Not all girls.
Disclaimer.
Some girls.
A lot of the time when some women say no, it's not actually a no. Do you know what I mean?
They just
It's
want
not
you
a
to
firm.
really want
It's not a firm.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but I shouldn't have to say no so firmly because I don't want to ruin the vibe. Say we're on a
Of
vibe,
course,
and then
of
I'm not
course.
going to aggressively want to say
Yeah,
no.
that's
Just
true.
listen. If I go, oh no, like just respect that it's a no. Why should I have to then aggressively no?
Because
I
that
don't
no,
wanna ruin
you
the
don't
vibe.
have to be like no, like that's basic. That's basic. See right there, like yeah. Like no.
Yeah, but then it ruins the vibe. Do you know what I mean? So
I
sometimes-
understand, but
I've done it out of politeness before. I've been in so many situations where like a guy's trying to kiss me now because I'm too polite sometimes to be like, and I've gone like, oh no, just
yeah.
and then it's
Nah,
like,
fuck it, kill the vibe.
and then after, and it's just, oh, then they make me feel bad because
Yes,
they're like, oh,
they
and then
do.
it's just that whole respect thing for each other.
I think what I'm getting at is so obviously like a lot of girls do that. Oh no, like not yet, like
But it's
that. Do you know that
playful.
kind of stuff where they play, but it's them being playful. It's not
As
them
opposed to
actually
them
saying
saying
like
no, they don't
loud
want it.
kissing thing. Do
No,
you get
no,
me?
but
Alternative-
in eye contact, like if I'm being playful, you know about it.
You'll
like,
know
if you're
about it.
eye
No, but
contact,
alternatively, like there's some girls that say, oh, he didn't really want it or he didn't really fight for it or whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
they'll-
true.
Like some girls would just break up with their man just to see how he would react in terms of, oh, if he's like, oh no, stay, please. Like they'll do that just to see.
Yeah, but that's just.
That's not even a
That is
minority.
dumb.
That happens. Oh, yeah, that's dumb. But people
No,
do
but
dumb things.
It
People are dumb.
happens.
Who does
Like, love
this?
is
Like, who does this?
If you do this,
Oh, no.
please
But
message in the comments. We want to know.
But no, back to Carnival now. Yeah, I think from what we saw, obviously we saw the video of like the girl giving brain on the side of the road.
live
That's
Now,
a bit dead.
this is the problem. You've got
That's a bit dead still.
people just don't understand what Carnival's supposed to be about. Do you know what I mean?
It's not
And
like
then-
giving out in the road.
It's not about giving. Not that
It's
I
not
know.
that.
It's
It's
not
not
that
that.
I know. It's not.
It's not
It's not
that.
that.
That's not the carnival I know.
That's not the Carnival I know. fam.
That ain't it.
And then like
Maybe that's like not in
No,
the
but there's
camp,
such
and
a
then they get
sexual.
confused.
There's such a sexual
Yeah, I know
vibe
what
to
you
it.
mean.
It's in
they
the
just-
air.
they
Don't
just
be
couldn't handle
exploiting
the
them.
but
liquor.
with, you've got to understand Caribbean people though, and the
Dancing is not
you
really
got
like.
to understand.
Yeah, dancing. That's what
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
what
it's
happens.
just
Yeah,
dance,
that's
like
just dancing.
it's just dancing, but a lot of people get attached to it, and then
Yeah.
it becomes something more.
Well,
than
like
Maybe-
Ronnie's like dance with a girl and then try to get the number, like. Just
it
because she
makes
dances with
sense,
you doesn't
yeah.
mean she's attracted to you, like.
Yeah, but it's how
Do you know
people
what I mean?
make you feel like
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I'm happy, I'll dance with people, but then if you're trying to do something, it's making me feel uncomfortable, and it's just, that's when you just draw the line. Like if I'm uncomfortable and someone's putting that message across, they don't really like that, then stop the vibe.
So do you think that a place like Carnival is hard to draw a line? It's hard to say, yeah, I might give
It
you
is
a one
hard.
dance.
It is hard because
but-
there's a miscommunication on what
You
we're
can't
here
actually
for.
talk.
Everyone's got their different motives why they're there at the end of the day,
Yeah.
and it's hard to find the right people that want to vibe with the same vibe that you've got.
Yeah.
I think growing up in the UK and growing up in the Caribbean is two completely different things. So growing up in the Caribbean, you get accustomed to that kind of vibe and that kind of atmosphere.
Yeah.
Growing up in the UK, you don't get it as much. You get that probably once a year.
yeah.
Whereas in the Caribbean, it's year round.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? So when it comes to that, you think, oh yeah, let's get a bit active. Let's get out there. Let's see who's on it.
Yeah.
With that kind of thing. Whereas in the Caribbean, it's nothing. You go to a party, you probably dance with 10 girls. Your girl probably dance with 2 guys. You and your girl leave, go
Why
home.
can't she dance with 10 guys as well?
But she can. But I'm just saying hypothetically, innit?
Because that's the thing. I
Like-
know a couple that go to a carnival and he doesn't mind her dancing with other guys, and she doesn't mind him dancing with other girls because they know it's just dancing. But then again, they're both Caribbean, so they both know how the carnival thing goes. Do you get me? But it's not a love thing. It's not they're going out there to end up ucking man or beating man.
It's
just the vibe, and then I'm going home to my man, and we're gonna finish off. Yeah, you get me,
But
bro.
you see, like,
Yeah.
So like them two people on the video. You see them two people on the video.
They're doing that.
Because there's a
What
thing
the
where
outfit?
now, there's a thing where now, if you play with a float, say you go carnival, you participate with a float.
Yeah.
Some of the packages you get unlimited alcohol for the day.
Right.
So it could be a thing where them two couldn't handle their liquor and they've just been drinking.
They've not even realised where they are anymore.
They've not even realised Wagwan. All they see is each other.
Yeah.
They've seen everyone
I
else
think
around.
everybody's had that. Where you've had a couple,
Right.
you're in a rave, it's just you.
It's just you and
you don't even think
whoever
about
you're
nobody
with.
else. Yeah.
There you go. And they probably just spiraled into that little scene there.
Yeah, but I don't think you can excuse beating.
You can't.
Yeah, no,
I don't
that's
think you can excuse. I don't
You
think
can't. It's not.
it's like 3 in the afternoon, my guy. Like
You can't. You
And
can't.
that's. Have you seen the video where the woman's brought her baby
On the
and
pram.
Oh, she's on the
my
pram.
God.
standing on
In
the
front of this, no, and it's in front of
in
a
front of the
massive speaker.
speaker.
as well.
The baby is
But
right
you
next
know
to the
what?
speaker box.
Everyone's gonna disagree, but I genuinely feel sorry for the woman because she's actually only because
Whoa.
no, you
She's
don't
definitely
no,
a child.
but you genuinely don't know her situation. She could be like a single mum.
Shy.
No. But
Doesn't mean you can
no,
Wait,
it
wait,
doesn't
wait,
make
wait,
behaviour.
wait.
But for example, she could be there for the vibe. She might not
She
have
would have so
childcare.
much fun.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that might be her only time to have fun,
Yeah,
and that might be her vibe. So that could just be. I'm
Shy.
not condoning it, but
Shy.
for me personally,
But
no.
she definitely had a child. That child
Shine,
cannot
you feel
hear
sorry
things
for the
anymore.
mum. You feel sorry for the mum.
Anyone that feels
You feel sorry for the mum.
Have you seen that video?
Not you next to the
Feel
speaker.
sorry for the mum.
The child is shaking from how loud it
You
is.
wanna
The
hear
baby
Weird.
is shaking from how loud
that
it
video?
is.
And the mum's there like,
Child by the speaker box.
And the mum's on top as well, shaking it more.
Ah.
And he's just like,
No, but that's what I'm saying. No, but I do feel sorry for the baby, and that's but in general, like it's.
I don't
do what you
care.
mean.
I don't
Like,
care.
I
No,
personally-
no,
I personally
no,
wouldn't
no,
take
no,
a child.
no.
it's like,
No.
exactly. You
No.
just couldn't find one.
Listen.
I know about
Stay
Well,
in
she
your
might
yard.
even
Stay
be-
in
she
your
might-
yard.
It might be a man
Stay
filming it.
home.
It might be the man
Carnival's
filming
coming
it.
again next
It
year.
might be the
We
man
have
filming
social
it.
media,
Yeah.
so if you can't
Nah.
go to the carnival, somebody you know has. So you can just look on their snaps
Yeah,
and
but that's
enjoy
not
it
you.
from the comfort of
Yes,
No,
home.
sir.
I mean, I was just simply
Bruv,
like,
that's your
this is
situation.
fine.
So I must take
And
my
you ain't
youth
got
out
no
and
one
stand
to
on the
take care
pram
of
next
you.
to the speaker.
The thing is,
because I ain't got
oh,
childcare.
Another thing is,
But
yeah,
all
She
that.
might be like someone singing. I don't
But
know.
that
child is
No, no,
not
no.
deaf.
No,
He is
no.
deaf. He cannot hear words.
The child,
He can't
listen,
now. He can't go to carnival
Listen.
now because he can't hear music. Because he's deaf.
This is the speaker box. The child is right here next to the speaker box on the pram, and she is standing on top of the pram next
How
to
are
the
you
speaker
standing
box.
on the pram?
How are you
going
balancing on the pram?
like this?
Okay,
Come
okay.
on,
you
man.
know what? Yeah, big up her in it. She did a mad thing still.
Never
like,
big.
Did
Never
you big her up? Did you just big her
Yeah,
up?
big her up. That's
No. Stay home and
you know
look after your
the thought
picnics.
process.
Thank you.
Stay your
The carnival's again next year.
Do you know what it is? No, I
Start from
I do-
now.
I do like
Find a
understand.
babysitter
It's
for
a
next
thing
year.
Where, like, carnival only comes once a year. Imagine you're from like Caribbean, yeah,
Yes.
you moved to the UK now,
Yes.
and you know carnival's the only time where you get to really feel that like Caribbean vibe again.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Don't go near a speaker. There is loads
You
of
got
places where
passport?
there's no speakers. Just don't go near there.
What? Carnival's free.
Just don't
Holidays
get your
aren't.
child.
There's carnival
Child,
everywhere.
child, listen. If I got you.
You know what?
You're not
I haven't
doing that.
got childcare. I haven't got childcare. I
home.
don't care.
Look at my snaps.
care.
Look at my
I'm
snaps.
stay in the yard.
Cole
Stay in
says
your
this.
house.
Cole says this. Cole
Look
is
at my
going to be
snap.
catching
What do you
wine.
think?
Look at my snaps. Man's gonna be on the
And he's going to
buggy.
be catching wines. No, Cole's just going to carry on one of them
With
chest
the-
things.
With the mamas and papas.
Man's gonna be
Bro,
on the
I'll be
bum.
like, nah, never.
Yeah, man.
Never. I can't do
Was it
that.
on the family day? There's a family day. Isn't there?
Sunday morning.
It doesn't
Sunday
matter.
morning, but it rained, so.
But that might even
No
be
way.
a man filming it. I'm
It
just
was on
saying,
Sunday.
don't know.
No, the
Just
person
saying.
Was that on the
Fast.
Sunday?
Listen, I don't care what day it was, bruv.
Yeah.
I
That
just said
child
it
was
was
Very
raining.
that child was
Don't
so
stand
small.
in
It's not
front.
gonna appreciate the children's day, is it? No. Stay in your yard. I don't understand. And the same
It's a
thing,
mad
same
thing.
thing for the people beating. There's just certain things. It's like carnival
Just go home,
behavior.
innit?
There's
Yeah.
Let's
carnival
not kill the
behavior.
carnival
Just
vibe.
go
innit?
home.
Exactly. Let's
All we're saying is, yeah, carnival, just be a bit mindful in that. Obviously, it's carnival, so a lot of people want to dance, but that doesn't mean everyone is going to want to dance. So if you try and dance with someone and they don't dance, move on, because there's someone else that will dance with you.
Feel the
And
energy.
that is it, yeah. That is all really.
I don't know, I just think man them are moving mad, bruv. And I've never realised, you never realise how hungry man are, bruv, until you go to carnival. Like,
that.
you think man them talk the most about how they draw gal and they do this and they do that. Fam, they gassing because when they go
Even
to
dance with you, like.
bruv, come on. Oh, fam, I'm disappointed in the man them.
And man them, yeah,
You got little babies.
they wake up earlier for carnival than they do for work.
Come
That's
on.
when you know
Come
man
on.
them are fit.
Come
That's
on.
a given.
Come on.
That's
Come
a
on.
given.
Public service announcement from me: buy sound ear protection if you're bringing your child into carnival as well. That was ridiculous. There's no
Don't bring your
excuse for
child.
that.
I thought man was
You know
saying
them girls-
protection when he did.
Bring all sorts of protection. That way you don't have babies
Extra
to read
protection for your child.
Alright, but yeah.
Hey, carnival's about good vibes and having fun.
Carnival's good. I don't think you
you
should ever like.
leave it out.
I know there's obviously like bad stuff that goes on at carnival, but I don't think that should ever stop you from going.
No,
because there's
I never
so
see it.
much good stuff going
I
on.
never
Yeah, of
see
course
it.
there is,
I
but
always
it's-
go with the flow.
I do know what you mean though.
I think people just misunderstood because even I made that mistake.
Yeah,
So
but
I thought it was
actually-
really sexual. No, not even
Oh.
that, but like the dancing is sexual. But like
Nah.
when I got to know more people from that kind of background, I realized it's nothing.
When you
more than
understand the
just a dance.
culture,
That makes
Yeah.
I think a lot of people just
Different.
misunderstand what
It's
kind
just
of
the
like
one team. You get me?
People think if you whine
Two
with
to
them,
wine.
then you've got
You
them.
have to marry them now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that. bruv.
two wines,
It's not
not
that.
married.
But anyway, let us know what you think in the comments below. Get me?
Unusual
We're
suspects.
out, bruv.
peace.
Boom.
Cole's upset because basically.
Bruv, you know